Donald McCarran and I'm May's father.
My name is Brenda McAtelvey. I am May's mother.
The year I went on the J1 to America, I was in college and I was about 20 years old. Brother was living outside Boston at that stage, so he encouraged me as well to go.
Left for America in July 1995. I was working in Belfast civil service. I had a friend over in San Francisco, so I wanted to try something different. I felt I was too young to be settled into a job, so I wanted to go travel.
The reason, well, when I initially moved to San Francisco, I was living in Boston since, I would say, 7 years. It actually worked out. My brother, he had moved to California a couple of years before that or so I kind of followed him as well. The Ireland that I left in the Ireland of the 80s was very bleak. Unemployment was very high and a lot of optimism.
Yes, it was a culture shock at first. It was very busy, lots of traffic, lots of trains on, on the streets, which was very different, trams.
There was plenty of work and the economy was doing reasonably well. The first time I met Brenda was at a party.
Well, I met Donald in May of 1998. Well, actually, no, we started dating May 1998. I had met him a couple of months earlier at a party.
It's sort of an Irish bar. That's how we were sort of introduced.
And then I met him again at a barbecue. And the third time I met him is when we set up a date. Donald proposed to me August of 2001, the day after his cousin's wedding on the beach in Kildare. We actually knew we were going to get married. We had talked about getting married the following year because we were coming back to Ireland. We had to plan a lot. And then we went to Kauai for our honeymoon, which would have been Thanksgiving time, the November after we got married in 2002. It was really beautiful place. Saw the beaches and the snorkeling and really, really lovely. Rode to Hana and really different from anywhere I'd ever been before.
So Kauai was probably a little quieter than Maui. The beaches were quiet and, there was national parks and a lot of stuff to see and the beaches, not that I'm don't like lying on beaches, but they're very relaxing places to go. Yeah, we travelled around reasonably, quite a lot. A lot of times it was more the national parks, did a lot of camping, like Yosemite, Grand Canyon.
Yeah, we would go to Tahoe skiing, Lake Tahoe. It was absolutely amazing. It was on the Nevada-California border. And we'd go up there and ski at Christmas time. I took it pretty well, and Donald had never skied, but when he started to ski, he loved it.
Yeah, I think after getting married, when returned to San Francisco, the next thing we're thinking about is trying to get a place of our own. Yeah, we looked at a lot of properties until we came to Fulton Street, which was 5526 Fulton Street. We all agreed this was the place. It was right beside the Golden Gate Park. They were built around 1924, so there's a lot of character, old features to them.
Seeing Fulton, it's just the character of it. Donald really, really wanted, because he wanted something too that he could add our stamp to it.
We had a plan to move home, so around 2000, we agreed 2009 would probably be the time to move.
Yeah, 2009 we moved home. I really wanted to move back because of May starting school.
Brenda wanted to move more than me. Yeah, well, we knew we were moving in a recession. Like, people did say to us about that, but I don't think even the warnings, they realised how bad it was going to get themselves. And probably if I had known that, Brenda had known that, we probably wouldn't have made the move at that time. And then maybe we would still be there. Yeah, it's been 16 years now since we moved, and we were planning to make a visit to San Francisco, and then COVID hit and everything was cancelled. Thinking of going back as a family, taking the girls to where they were born.
When I first came back, I thought about San Francisco a lot, but after a few years, I really stopped thinking about it. And it's so funny because you think, these things ever really even happen? You really get so into your life here and work and the children. And
I suppose my advice to younger people would be to do it when you're young. You certainly aren't going to do it later on in life. If that's in your system, you have to get that out of your system. It's a good thing to see the bit of the world and They know that there's something outside Ireland, and people might think differently to people in Ireland, different ways of doing things. And it just sort of expands your horizons. Like, it's a good thing.
Well, I think if anyone was contemplating going somewhere, they should definitely go because they're obviously thinking about it. And if it doesn't work out, you just come back. It's not the end of the world. You definitely have to give it time. Definitely have to give it. Like I probably could have come back after a year, but I thought, oh no, I'll stay on for another year, and another year led to 14 years away. You have your health and you're young and your whole life ahead of you, really, to settle down. So no, I would just say go for it for sure. No regrets.